Hi, for so many of us, the situation globally right now is really intense and it's really affecting our heart energy, our courage, our faith, our willingness to show up in the world to say, yes, everything is going to be okay. And partly that's because as we watch images of what's going on in Ukraine, as we see the refugee lines, as we're able to recognize that what's happening in Ukraine is also happening many other parts of the world. There's great imbalance there, and that's very difficult for us to stay resilient within. And yet, if we don't hold that peace, that resilience, that vitality in our own systems, it can be very difficult to bring change into the world. I know that when you change your energy, you hold the potential to change the entire world, our entire reality. And so I want to show you a very simple exercise. And it's one that both helps honor the grief, honor the uncertainty, helps ground you deeply in your own system so that you can be that agent for peace, for hope, for change in our world. And it also helps empower peace in your system. I've been doing this exercise a lot over the last while, and I want to share it with you. So we're going to start by just giving some attention to the lung meridian. Now this meridian runs from the arm crease off the thumb, both sides of the body. And at first we're actually going to calm it a little and then give it some more strength. Our lungs are so responsible for helping us continue to feel enlightened, inspired, the very word itself being so closely linked to breath. And when we watch some of the images or read some of the news at the moment, it can be difficult to continue to feel inspired. So let's give that some attention first. You're going to come to the thumb on either hand and just trace up the thumb, just on the inside line of the arm, all the way to your armpit, to your arm crease. And let's do that on this side as well. Thumb all the way to your arm crease. Let's cross over for a moment and just support those arm creases. Let's take one full breath here. Now you're going to move from the arm crease all the way down that same line and off the thumb. And let's do that a few times. We're helping strengthen that lung meridian, other side as well, arm crease all the way off the thumb. And we're also reminding our body system of its natural place of breathing in deeply, breathing in that joy of life, feeling inspired. Now I want us to turn our attention to our heart energy and our amazing heart protector, the pericardium that encases the organ of the heart that has its own meridian. Very, very special energy in your body that protects your heart and also helps you bring your soul forward in the world. So we're going to connect the heart meridian and that heart protector meridian in a beautiful exercise called the heart loop. So let's place your right hand into your left armpit. And this time you're just going to smooth all the way on that edge of the arm to the little finger and just give that little finger a squeeze as you come off it. Then coming to the third finger or middle finger, through the palm, through the midline of the arm, all the way up to the center of the pec or breast. Coming back to the armpit, bottom line of the arm, squeezing the little finger, middle finger, all the way up the middle line of the arm to the center of the breast or pec. And we're going to do that loop a couple more times. Breathing as you go. In that way we link the inspiration of breath, the groundedness of breath, the vitality of breath with this support for your heart system as you hold some of the weight of what is happening in the world right now. Let's switch to the other side as well. So armpit, all the way off the little finger, middle line of the arm, back to the middle of the chest, and continuing that heart loop. Deeply grounding, really good for your aura, helps hold you strong, helps you feel safe and protected so that you can really shine yourself into the world. Okay. And now we're going to do an exercise that works with all of those meridians, all of those organ systems, but it brings it deep into the energetic core, the very center of your system. So you're going to place your thumbs just over the nails of your middle finger. So you're making a circle with that middle finger. And you can then just relax the whole rest of your fingers. You're going to pop your little fingers, or the sides of your little fingers, just against that arm crease. Okay. And here, you're just going to settle in. Doesn't matter what your first finger's doing. Mine's tending to move away from this circle a little bit. Perhaps yours will be nice and snug in there. Allow your body just to find your way. I'd encourage you here just to drop your chin. Lengthens the neck, invites that cerebral spinal fluid to be able to activate more through your nervous system. And just breathe here. This is a way to support your heart. This is a great time for you to think of your intentions of peace. You can have that intention for yourself, for your beloveds, for your family, communities, and for the entire world. When you're feeling the weight or the pain of powerlessness as you watch crises unfolding, then this exercise reminds you to come back into that place of peace in yourself. In dedicating this practice or aligning your intention with healing and peace for the world, you work very deeply and very powerfully. So keep breathing here. And be comfortable. Whatever you need. Maybe your arms are higher than mine. Maybe you're curled up. Maybe you're lying on a bed with your arms supported with pillows. Maybe you're resting your elbows on your knees or on a tabletop. Continue to support yourself, connecting into these beautiful, powerful points, and helping that align with your intention for health, healing, and peace. Now, of course, you can stay there for as long as you wish. I'm going to move us on to the next part, the final part of this sequence, which is for you to bring your hands together into that prayerful position. And you're going to place all of your thumbs against the bridge of your nose, the nose itself, so the heel of my hand is actually just resting towards the very end of my nose, so that my fingers are tucked in to the forehead. So again, get comfortable. Wherever you feel most comfortable in this position is going to bring you the greatest alignment. This is beautiful for aligning your chakras, encouraging all of the anatomy of your soul, your energy anatomy for your greatest expression, to align, to settle, to be able to be expressed most fully through your body, your thoughts, your emotions, and your life. One more full breath here. moment of gratitude to yourself for giving yourself this time to really make the changes. Thanks so much for joining me. Much more information about ways to work with your energy system on my website, pruneharris.com, and we'd love to. Bye-bye.